facts you need to know about Denmark as someone who is aspiring to come. It could be a spouse, you could be a student or a worker. You need to know this. It's going to be a long one, so stay tuned. Now, the very first one is that the easiest way for you to come to Denmark, especially if you're from Africa, is to come as a student. Yes, that's the easiest way. Secondly, if you're coming as a student, you should understand that universities in Denmark have 2 intakes. Not all though, but most of the universities. You have the February intake and you have the September intakes. And you have to understand that the February intake does not usually offer all the courses or the programs. But if you're applying for the September intake, be sure that whatever program you see on their website is applied or is given or is offered during the September intake. So if you're going in like most of you now who want to apply for the February intake, be very careful. Make sure that the program you're going in for is offered during the February intake, and it's a must for you to have IELTS. Check the program requirements and you will even ask me many questions. If you're asking about the list of universities in Denmark, check my YouTube. Go to my bio, you'll see the link to my YouTube and you'll get all of that information. Thirdly, I want to say that Denmark is not cheap. Yes, from the school fee to the standard of living, Denmark is an expensive country. So if you're coming, tie your belt. However, these schools, although they have expensive school fees, but if your results are really good, then they can give you a scholarship and it's usually fully funded. But if your results are not good, they will not give you a scholarship. And there's no separate platform for you to apply for scholarship. When you apply for admission, they automatically shortlist you for the scholarship, and when they give you, they will announce it after giving you admissions letter. And mind you, when you have admissions to it in a Danish university, it's very easy for you to come to Denmark. I think your visa is sure. Thirdly, don't come to Denmark with a kid if you're a student. And like I hear most women who say, I have a child and I want to bring my child to Denmark when I'm coming as a student. Trust me, you will run mad, because you're looking for school fees, you're looking to integrate into the society. You cannot come along with somebody who cannot help you pay bills. Here in Denmark, it's not like you're going to leave your child with a neighbor to stay there and say, oh, help me look after my child. Everyone is working. Your neighbors are working. You don't even know your neighbor at times. And once a child reaches a certain age, it's a must for the child to go to school in Denmark. A child must go to school. So if you're a student and you are alone, I advise that you don't come with a child yet. Maybe you come and work, and after when you've settled, then you can bring over the child. Okay, another fact about Denmark is that you can actually work for your next semester school fee if you come to Denmark and everything goes well with you. But I always advise for you to have a backup plan. So once you pay your first semester school fee, you don't need a bank statement to come to Denmark. They are trusting that you come to Denmark and you can take care of yourself. But you have up to 6 months again to pay another school fee. And if you come to Denmark, if things don't go well for you, you might not be able to raise that fee. So I always advise when you're coming, already have plans for the second semester fee. Figure out like how you're going to pay. Because if you don't pay, they'll send you back to your country. Yeah. Another thing is that you must go to school. If you come to Denmark as a student, you must go to school. If you don't go, you will go back. If you don't go to school, your school is going to call Siri, the immigration, and they are going to send you back to your country. You came to Denmark to study and you must study. I hear a lot of people say, I'm just coming, I just want to enter through school and then I'll focus on work. Don't do that. They'll send you back. And for those who don't know, if your student hours are more than 90 in Denmark, your visa might be revoked. Okay. Another fact about Denmark is that it is almost impossible as an unskilled person to have a work visa to come to Denmark. Yeah, I don't know much about work visa because I rarely talk about that, but I have seen just few. Have I even seen any? I've seen just few people who left Denmark, who left other countries, like from African countries to come to Denmark to come and work. We have so many qualified people in Denmark. We have students, even if on skilled labor, we have students who are here and they are ready to work for their school fee. So why would they leave someone who is already here to go and source for you who is in Africa? So it's almost impossible. for an unskilled person to come to Denmark as a worker. So don't be scammed. Yeah. Another thing about Denmark is that you can come with your family as a student. The immigration here in Denmark really encourages family reunion and all of that. So if you're a student and you have your visa to come to Denmark, you can also apply for your family. Family, I mean like your wife, your children, not your father and your mother, no. But mostly like your wife, your child, and none of that. Yeah, it's possible. And the last but not the least, after you finish studying in Denmark, they will give you 3 years for you to stay after studying, and then you decide with what you want to do with your life. And after those 3 years, I'm sure you should already have another plan. Let me know what more you would like to know about Denmark. Please, if you're sending me a message, please go straight to the point. Ask me specific questions. Make sure to watch pinned videos on my page before you come to my inbox to ask me. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. This is Educate the Village Girl.